Shout out to all my guys and goddesses checking out this video. I am C, the spiritual goddess, here for another channeled message / story time. Yes, guys and goddesses, in today's video, we will be talking about cutting off toxic love. Yes, guys and goddesses, this is not just romantic. This is platonic, family, all of that. And I'm going to be sharing my story. If this is something you want to hear, definitely hit that thumbs up. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. I see a lot of people are starting, or some people are starting to come in. As you come in, make sure you hit that thumbs up and leave me some crystal balls in the chat if you are checking out this video, okay? Before we get into this, a few announcements, guys and goddesses. I will be bringing my readings back. If you want to book a reading from me, you want to sign up for my email list, because I will be making an announcement soon. I will be opening back up my calendar, okay? So if that's something you're interested in, definitely sign up for my email list. Also, if you guys haven't already, check out my new Oracle deck. Yes, my new Oracle deck is now available. So if that's something you're interested in, you can check the pinned comments or in the description box, guys and goddesses. And then finally, you guys know how to support me. If you don't, you can hit that Cash App, PayPal, or Super Chat. Or you can just support me by hitting that thumbs up and sharing this message. Share this message with anyone you think that may hear it, okay? I want to look at your comments a little later, but I want to just go ahead and get into this. So, I decided to do this video because actually I had a dream about it. I actually was listening to, I don't know if you guys heard of that song Tainted Love by, well, the original version is by Soft Cell. I've heard so many different versions. The version I really love or tend to love is the Marilyn Manson, and then also the Pussycat Dolls. They had a good song. But I decided to come on, and this video is not going to be long, but I wanted to talk about toxic love situations, toxic love styles, and tell my story. You know, this came to me in a dream. This quote came to me in a dream. The enemy will use people closest to you to seek and destroy everything good in your life. Have you ever loved somebody so much, and this can be family for some of us, me, or this can be love, some people in a relationship. Have you ever loved somebody so much, but it hurts you to love them? What do I mean by that? And feel free to share your stories. I'll be reading afterwards. So let's talk about toxic love and tainted love. Sometimes we disappoint ourselves when we don't accept that the way we may love someone may not be the way they love us. Some people can only love you in the capacity that they know. And for some people, especially with family dynamics, it could be very, very toxic. You know, sometimes we take on abusive situations, whether it's verbally, mentally, some people even physically, because of the name of, oh, that's my family, that's my brother, that's my sister, that's my mama, that's my daddy, that's my, for some people, my partner. And Spirit was telling me to share this message, to share my story time, because I feel like some of you may be able to learn from it. So 2023 has taught me that sometimes it's better to just love people from a distance. I'm just going to talk. So I didn't write anything down. So this is just from the heart. So I had to come to terms with someone in my life that I was very, very close to, that loving them is very, very toxic for me. This person only seemed to love me when they were going through their storm. But whenever they felt like they got on, or whatever, they felt like they didn't need me, they became verbally abusive, and this was for years, and this person is a family member, for those of you who's wondering. It took me years, actually. It wasn't just really last year. It took me years in therapy for me to understand that this person don't really F with you. Like, have you ever met someone that every time you have something good going on, they got to tear you down or tear it down or destroy it? You know what I mean? Every time they only quote unquote encourage you when they really need something from you. That was definitely this person. And it was really, really hard for me to understand this for a while, because it was like, well, and for those of you in my Patreon, you know who I'm talking about. If you ever watched the escape video idea, you know who I'm talking about. But it was really, really hard for me because this person really, really was near and dear to my heart. But I would notice, and the song Tainted Love, the lyrics spoke to me. I would notice that when it came to loving this person, it was really more so like a game to them. Like, one of the things, the lyrics in the song that really stuck out to me, it says, once I ran to you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I give you all a person could give you. And sometimes when it comes to people we love, especially family, that can be the hardest people to cut off, because you feel like you give your heart to this person and you try to be there for this person. But what happens when this person is verbally abusive to you? You get what I'm saying? For me, I never had a problem. See, some people, they have a problem with, like, they don't have no problem with cutting friends and the family off, but they have a problem with cutting they significant other. See, me, it's the opposite. I have no problem with cutting that dude that wasn't good off, but I used to have a problem cutting people off from my life, especially family, because for me, it was more so like, I don't want to let this person down. I don't want to be another person to let this person down. So what was the final straw? So let's go ahead and get into it. So recently, well, let me start from the beginning. So this person is the type of person that, you would think like, oh, they have everything together, everything is good. You get what I'm saying? Why wouldn't anybody not like them? But this person tends to always get into situations where they're always the victim, quote unquote. They're always getting into it with people. They always, things just always don't work out for them, and it's everyone else and not this person, right? And I used to be the type of person that I really couldn't see it, because they're family. You get what I'm saying? I love this person. You get what I'm saying? And someone had to ask me, someone actually had to tell me, like, you be windmilling for this person. You be defending this person. This person don't even rock with you like that. And it stung when somebody told me that, but I was like, wait a minute, like, what? Like, it really hurt me, because it's like, it was the truth, honestly. If I have to be honest with you, when I looked back at it, and it would be things, it would just be certain things that this person would do. I remember I remember this person, and I don't want to blame this all on them, but I remember being at my lowest, and this person actually putting me down so bad that I damn near had a nervous breakdown. I had a nervous breakdown, because this person was just being so verbally abusive towards me, just spewing all different types of things. And that really took a lot out of me. That really hurt me, if I have to be honest with you. This person, and they're the type of person that when they're down, oh, they love you so much. When things aren't going in their life and they feel like they need to use you, oh, I love you. Oh, you're great. But this moment they feel like they gotten up, you ain't worth 2 nickels on the ground to them. Have you ever met someone like that? Like they only love you through when they're going through their storm. But the moment you know, have something good going on in your life, or even if you don't have something good in your life, they see you down, they like to kick you when they're down. And I thought it was just a me thing. I thought it was just like, maybe this person just do this to me. Maybe it's whatever. But I find that this person do this to a lot of people and have been doing this to a lot of people for a while. This person actually has a problem with keeping friends. That's what I say. I should have really known. But sometimes you can overlook things because, you know, they're your family and you love them, and you know what I'm saying? It's I know sometimes I feel stupid saying it, but you like want to see the good. You can't really live your life only wanting to see the good in people, because that will be detrimental to you. My therapist asked me something, and it was real, because I was complaining about this person, like, why are they talking to me like this? Why are they doing this to me? Like, I've been supportive. Like, what is it? And my therapist just kind of was like, because they don't really rock with you. If this was a person on the streets, would you really be giving them all this leeway? I had to sit with that, and I had to ask myself that, and I had to be real. I wouldn't. You get what I'm saying? But sometimes, because we feel like we have these relationships with people and these memories with people, and we don't want to really quote unquote leave them out in the cold like everyone else have, we tend to keep these people around and hold on to the good memories. It took a while, but I had to really cut the cord with this person. It took therapy. It took me going cold turkey and loving this person from a distance. And let me tell you, it was so crazy, because this person would in the past drop me when they felt like they didn't need me and go cold. But the moment that something happens, they would come back. So for instance, or they will try to use a vulnerable moment to make it in. So recently I lost my uncle. Rest in peace to my uncle. And a lot of times what happens with family is we never fix the issues. People don't come together until funerals or until something tragic happens. And of course, this person tried to come back around again. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really felt for this person, because I don't have no ill will in my heart towards them. I just had to come to the realization that loving them hurts. Like, put it this way, I could love them from a distance, but being in a relationship with this person, you know, it's platonic, is detrimental to me. You get what I'm saying? And it hurts me more to have this person around than to have distance from them, even though it's hard. But I can't be in any toxic cycle. I can't continue toxic cycles just because of the name of love. Do you guys get what I'm saying? I'm going to look at your comments later, guys and goddesses. This person tried to come back around once again, and I don't want to say play on the vulnerability, because this, you know, my uncle that passed away, it was very hurtful and different things, but they tried to come back around and use this as a way to get in. And it was hard for me, but I had to actually tell this person, like, you know, I love you, but I just think that we should just put distance in front of each other. And then sure enough, this person once again goes on a tangent. You get what I'm saying? They don't know that it's like I expect a cycle already, because this cycle has happened before. When I lost my grandmother, this person, I made the mistake of letting them in again, and they went on a whole tangent. You get what I'm saying? So I say all this to say, sometimes it can be hard to break free from people who are toxic, especially when they're family, especially when you have love for them. But when you start to have good things going on in your life, a lot of people don't realize that the enemy will use the people who is closest to you to seek and destroy everything you have. This person every time I would tell them something good that will go on in my life, they would find a way to either tear it down or make me feel that it's not as important. And it's not just me they do this to, but I'm just telling you guys my story. I found out it wasn't just me. And I had to realize, and this comes with the level of compassion, that this person is just miserable themselves. There's nothing I can do for them. Do you get what I'm saying? Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Yep, been there before. Stuff like that can really make you jaded. Yeah. Hey, Ashley. Yes, it can if you let it. If you let it, it can make you jaded. You get what I'm saying? But for me, I had to be realistic and ask myself, like, at this point, you know who they are. You know what they're capable of. You continuing having this person in your life is you abusing yourself. You get what I'm saying? Hey, Mom. And it was very, very hard for me, guys and goddesses. It was really, really hard for me to cut this person off because I loved them. To this day, I still love them. You get what I'm saying? But it's like one of those things. Like, I'm going to read the lyrics to the song. So what they say is, sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. Sometimes people think words is just words, but words have long lasting effect. Like, you know what was the last straw for me? This person told me that they hated me. They told me that they hated me. Yes. And it was like, what? They finally told me, like, I really just hate you. That's just really what it is. Because I was like, why do you do this? Why are you? They just told me that. And it was like, okay. I had to distance myself. And then some people could say, well, people say things out of anger. No, baby. You better listen to what people say out of anger, because they be telling you the truth on how they feel about you. You get what I'm saying? And I used to always take things from this person, and they'll just say, well, I just said this out of anger. You know, I got mental health issues. You know, I'm going through this. No, you have to listen, especially if you are spiritual or spiritually inclined. You have to listen when people tell you. People will show you how they feel, not only through words, but even through actions. And I had to accept that. And it was a hard thing to accept. And like I said, shout out to my therapist. Look, 12 on the clock. Somebody need to listen to this. It was hurtful, but my therapist was like, they told you how they feel about you. They're not lying to you. This is how this person feels about you. You get what I'm saying? They only love you when it's beneficial to them, when they need something. But the moment they feel like they're up, they drop you like a bad habit. And then when they feel like they have a low, then they come around. That's the only, like, they don't love you. And I'm saying this because I feel like someone needs to hear this. Like, that person don't rock with you. Anytime you try to share anything with them, they try to tell you it's not as deep. Anytime you know what I'm saying? It's like this picture that I created here. Like, it's like they leave you with a shattered heart. You have to believe they don't rock with you. And you have to cut the cord, no matter if it's family or not. No matter if it's a loving partner or not. You have to accept that. And yes, it will hurt. It will hurt. Because, look, let me tell you. Narcissistic people, because this person definitely is, well, they have, according to my therapist, but, you know, they have to do their own evaluation. They can be the most charming, the most charismatic people. You have fun memories with them. But at the end of the day, it's a harsh reality to know. I don't want to say that those moments weren't real, but it was only serving them. Do you get what I'm saying? I used to run to this person for comfort, but now I run away from this person now, quote unquote, when I see them. Because every time I talk to them, or every time it's a conversation, it's some drama, it's some toxic, it's something to weigh you down. You get what I'm saying? Stay away from people like that, guys and goddesses. If you can relate, put a 1 in the chat if you can relate to what I'm saying. Let me see what you guys are saying. When people tell you who they are, you have to believe them. Yes. So all in all, this channel message, or this, I'm sharing my story to let you know that you can get away from those people. I'm going to go back to the quote I said in the beginning. The enemy will use people closest to you to seek and destroy everything that's good in your life. A lot of times we think like the enemy is someone out there. They can be the person closest to you. They can be the person who you think, you know, is your ace boon cool. They can be that person. And you have to understand that as hard as it is, you have to let these people go. I still love this person. I love this person to this day. I don't have any ill will. Here's the crazy part, and this is how I know I'm on a healing journey. Like, I'm really on a healing journey. I actually wish the best. I hope everything good happens for this person. But I refuse to deal with this person. I refuse to have my heart keep being broken over and over again. You get what I'm saying? Like, let me tell you how effed up it is. Tell you a story. For those of you who don't know, I have endometriosis. I have stage 2 endometriosis, right? And I told you guys before, I suffer from, and this story may seem like not significant, but to me it was at the time. I suffer from also body dysmorphia. So, you know, you guys, if you've been here, you know my story and everything like that. I've accepted who I am, and I accepted things now, you know what I'm saying? But that was something I suffered with for a long time, body dysmorphia. If you don't know anything about endometriosis is not a disease that you choose to have. It's not anything that you can like get rid of. You get what I'm saying? It's an autoimmune disease. You know what I'm saying? It attacks you in different ways. This person told me the reason why I have this disease is because I'm overweight. I was overweight at the time. This is before I lost a lot of weight. They told me because I was overweight, that's why I have this disease. And I don't want to get rid of it because I'm overweight. Like, I'm like, what? That was like, this is just one of many things. They was like, oh, someone else I know have the disease, and they're walking around. It's like, you can't compare someone's disease. You get what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I started my business, my tarot business, this person tore me down for starting my own tarot business. Like, this person used to always do things. Like, this person went around to people that I know and tried to tell them that what I'm doing, don't take serious what they doing. They got this from me. Mind you, which is crazy, I've been spiritually inclined. I've been gifted help. I grew up in a household where my mother, you know, used to go get tarot reads, was into tarot. My parents were alchemists. My mother was an herbologist. Like, you get what I'm saying? But this person felt like, oh, no, you can't do anything good. This person told me that my life was messed up and was going to be messed up because for whatever reason, it didn't look the way they want. Like, you know, I always been the type of person, I took my own path. Like, for those of you know, I used to work in radio. I used to, you know, quote unquote, be around people who were whatever. And I didn't like that path. Like, that's why I tell you guys not to take things serious, like in Hollywood, because I've touched that. And it's, when people say it's demonic, yeah, but this person, because they didn't get that, because they only see things from a surface level, felt like, oh, you were stupid from walking away from this, from walking away from a radio station. And then they just tore me down. Like, No, like, and I still dealt with this person for years because of their own mental health issues, and what they went through, and how everyone leaves their life, and they always used to use "no one's there for me" and all of that. Now look at me, I'm thriving, I'm doing things that I love, and this person's still not happy for me. I mean, whenever I, like, when I would hit milestones, like, I'll share with you guys, oh, guys and goddesses, we hit 1,000 subscribers. Oh, we hit 100,000 views. This person will go around and try to tear me down and talk mess about it. People I'm close to, this person will get mad and hate on it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I had to cut this person loose, but it took a while. And when I'm saying this story, not just to tell my story, because I don't know, maybe this full moon in Leo just been like healing, like just been opening up a lot of things for me. But also, I'm saying this to share because I feel like for a lot of you, or some of you, you may need to hear this. Cut that person loose. If they giving you some weird vibes, some weird energy, don't question it. Cut that person loose. You get what I'm saying? Don't question it. If you have to question it, that person ain't for you. 12:20 on the clock. Somebody needs to hear it. They not being weird. And stop giving people passes just because they going through shit. We all go through stuff. That don't give you the right to spill your toxicity onto others. Do you get what I'm saying? Stop making excuses for people. They are who they are, and you have to accept it. And you may love them, but this person doesn't love you the way you need to be loved. Okay? So I'm going to pull a channel. I don't know. I've just been feeling like I want to pull some messages. A channel message. I hope you guys are feeling this message. I'm glad, SC, you needed to hear this. And you know what? I plan on doing more story times. If you guys want me to do some more story times, I could do some more. Let's see. If you guys want to leave me some questions, you can. About this story time. I have no problem answering. Okay. What is the channel message? Yes. Yes, we got the shark card. If you continue to keep this person around, whoever this is, you will continue to have a loss of material wealth. Some of you, you're probably wondering like why your material, look, 12:22 on the clock. And this is something I had to learn. You probably wondering why your blessings is only trickling in, or you feel like whenever you get to going, it gets blocked, or you know what I mean? It's not going the way it needs to go. This is because you have this person around still. Delete this person on everything, even your social media. Sometimes you can have monitoring spirits. Monitoring spirits. When you guys get a chance, look up monitoring spirits. What is monitoring spirits? There's people who are placed, energies that's placed to watch when you have something good, and they pounce on it. Once again, going back to what I said before, the enemy will use people closest to you to seek and destroy everything good that's in your life. We talk about protection, getting, our protection candles. Oh, getting the Florida water, getting all the sage, which is good, but you have to also do the work to protect what's precious to you. If you want to manifest, look, 12:23 on the clock. If you want to manifest anything in your life, if you want to manifest things, yes, it's important to keep it close to you, but it's important for you to ward away energies that wants to seek and destroy. And it will be the closest people to you. I promise you guys and goddesses, you wouldn't believe it. Remove these people out of your life. This is your message today. This is your sign. Remove these people out of your life. Don't question it. Don't overthink it. Remove them out of your life. This is your sign. I'm going to pull a couple more cards and then we're going to leave it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. It was a little hard for me to because, you know, I'm like, you know, I didn't want to write it down, but I'm like, I hope, you know, you guys were open to me sharing, you know. Let's see. Final message. Look, the card that came up, release. Release, release, release. Release. I can't make this up. Some of you need to release this person. And I'm going to tell you something else too. Watch people around them because, look, reawakening. I feel like when you guys cut this person off, you're going to reawaken it and you're going to reemerge and things are going to start to make a lot, like, things are going to be a lot clearer for you. A lot of things are going to move for you. You have to understand, when we talk about people hexing people and cursing people, it's not necessarily somebody at a conjure pot doing some work. People can hex you through words, through their spells, through their energy. Sometimes monitoring spirits will be around you so they can put that negative energy on you. And it's nothing more than them just being at war with themselves on the inside. Do you get what I'm saying? And maybe we could have someone here that's watching that's a monitoring spirit and they probably don't even realize it. But you get what I'm saying? Like, your spirit guys are saying, for whoever this message is meant to hear, if you've been wondering, if you've been feeling like, man, I've been feeling like it's some negative energy or I'm getting hexed or things, that's this person. You need to go ahead and cut them off. And that's just what it is, guys and goddesses. So I want you guys to tell me below, for those of you that's watching this live, after this video ends, I want you to go in the comments and tell me if you've ever have dealt with a toxic person, a tainted love. If you ever have dealt with this, let me know. This is a safe space. We can talk about it. I want to help you work through it. I do have a cut the cord ritual. I posted it in my Patreon, but I'll try to see if I can find it and post it on my community wall. If that's something you guys are interested in, let me know. I can post it for you. But this is your sign, gods and goddesses. We're in the full moon. What do you need to release? You need to release those tainted people, those people who tell you they love you, but it doesn't come from a good place. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. We will be going live later on. Well, that's the goal for the full moon. If you're my Patreon in the lounge chair, look for the ritual that I will be posting really, really soon. A shout out to everyone that's here. Hi, Essie. Make sure you check out my baby Mo, Evolving Butterfly. Check out her tea. I had some good tea this week. Oh my gosh. I mixed the emergency tea. Was that the immune system tea? In the cold tea, the one for the cold. When I tell you it knocked out whatever cold that was trying to happen, child, let me tell you. But yeah, use the link in my description box. If you click on that, I do get a small commission, and use the code CFairy to save some money, okay? Until then, all my gods and goddesses, see you in the next video. Peace.
Tell